The ANC Limpopo elective conference is underway in Polokwane. ANC provincial chairperson Stan Mathabatha is seeking a third term. He's vying against Public Works MEC Dixon Masemola. Treasurer General Paul Mashatile opened the conference in Limpopo earlier.
This 10th provincial conference of the ANC must be a conference of ideas and a clear program to better the lives of our people. It must not just be a conference to elect leadership. At all times, we must remember that the ANC exists not for itself, but also, and most importantly, the ANC exists to respond to the problems of our people. Accordingly, from all you comrade delegates, we expect high morale, high revolutionary discipline.
Our senior reporter Siphamandla Goge is covering that ANC elective conference in Limpopo. Siphamandla, Mashatile also spoke of the process of renewal in the ANC. Tell us about that.
Indeed, that's the most important point that has been featuring during all these political addresses by various leaders of the ANC, whether the Treasurer General of the ANC, Paul Mashatile, or the Provincial Chairperson of the ANC, Stan Mathabatha in Limpopo, all of them talking about the importance of renewal. Remember, since 2017, the ANC has been on this path of renewal and unity. Whether that is working or not, really, it remains to be seen. But some people have been saying there is not much evidence to suggest that the issue of renewal and unity of the ANC is working. So today's messages were mainly about unity and renewal, simply because this 10th provincial elective conference of the ANC in Limpopo comes at a time whereby there are some divisions within the structure of the ANC in the province. As we speak, all those who are contesting for the positions of the top 5 officials of the province, all of them have got different views as to how to take the matter forward. So today, Paul Mashatile, who was assigned by the National Executive Committee of the ANC and the officials to come and deliver opening remarks here, had to stress the point about the issue of renewal, urging all these delegates to say no matter what you do, you must focus on ensuring that the outcomes of this 10th provincial conference of the ANC in Limpopo will ensure that there is unity and there is renewal. So now that the conference has received those political messages by various leaders of the ANC, then it will be a closed session from now on moving forward up until there is nomination and voting of the top officials of the party in the province. If we do have a bite by Paul Mashatile, let's take a listen to what he said.
Comrades, as we sit in this conference, we must remember that this is a year of unity and renewal. This conference must place greater emphasis on unity and renewal of our movement. The 54th National Conference directed us and said the following: organizational renewal is an absolute and urgent priority, and we may go as far as to say it is critical to the survival of our movement. Conference further asserted that renewal is about building the ANC's resilience, enhancing its transformative and governance capacity, and its ability to adapt to changing situations so that it can continue to organize and lead our people. Comrades, the task of renewing and uniting the ANC can no longer be postponed. It is our generational mission. We dare not fail. We need a renewed and united ANC to regain credibility and trust amongst the people of South Africa. To us, renewal includes ensuring that we do everything and make sure that our movement emerge greater, to be able to continue working for our people.
Siphamandla ANC Provincial Chairperson Stan Mathabatha spoke of the kind of challenges faced by the ANC. Tell us more.
Indeed, the very same challenges that Treasurer General of the ANC, Paul Mashatile, spoke about are the very same challenges that Stan Mathabatha raised. It's the issue of the renewal of the ANC in the province, saying yes, since 2014 there have been challenges in the province. The party has gone through a lot, going back to highlight challenges that have had to do with the collapse of the provincial government from 2009 to 2014, when Stan Mathabatha was brought back from Ukraine as South Africa's representative there to come back to the province and just to try and stabilize the ship here, because the provincial government was struggling since 2009 to 2014. So he was recapping the challenges that the ANC has had to face in this province of Limpopo, saying they don't want to go back to those challenges whereby the provincial government collapsed and structures of the ANC had collapsed. The provincial executive committee of the ANC had been disbanded at some point, saying the structures of the ANC, including branches, most of them were not in good standing. Now, as we are in 2022, saying, well, there is hope because there is some improvement in this regard. But he had to touch on the very thorny and controversial issue here in Limpopo, the issue of the collapse of the VPS and how ANC deployees and cadres who were deployed in government and certain municipalities had taken a decision to invest in that bank, and when it collapsed, how basically all of that affected some of the people who had invested there. So he was at pains in trying to deal with that painful chapter of VPS, but quick to defend the ANC in saying, well, the ANC in the province had to act in that regard, and those who are criticizing the ANC leadership in Limpopo are not fair, simply because, according to Stan Mathabatha, they did everything they could to deal with the matter after it had been revealed that something was not right regarding the VPS. So his message was also, on the issue of unity and renewal of the ANC, but most importantly, urging branch delegates to ensure that they discuss socio-economic issues and policies that affect the people of Limpopo.
I am saying this because the challenges facing the ANC are not cosmetic. The very existence of the ANC is under threat, comrades. It is either we eliminate these challenges or these challenges eliminate the African National Congress. The 2017 African National Conference at Nasrec, which is popularly known as the Nasrec Conference, adopted the theme of unity and renewal to respond to these challenges. As guided by Nasrec Conference, the renewal of the African National Congress means gravitating the organization away from all the negative tendencies that I've already mentioned. We should do this, comrades, with an understanding that as the current generation of ANC members, we are merely trustees of this historic organization. Our mandate as leaders is to build and preserve this organization on behalf of the masses of our people.
Well, thank you very much, Siphamandla Goge.